An artist sits down to create a new painting for her client's book cover. Her muse has taken a sabbatical without leave and shamelessly doodles. But she's heard that artificial intelligence can generate art. Desperate, she types in some prompts and is thrilled when a piece of art that she knows is perfect pops onto her screen. Off it goes to the client, and she takes the rest of the day off to go surfing. Meanwhile, another artist who has worked for years to develop her brand and style as an illustrator types her own name into the AI image generator. Her screen is soon filled with images that look like hers but aren't. Her paintings have been used to train the AI that is now replicating her styles, color, and voice as it were with precision. Artist Lenny Levinson Weiner defines artistic voice in this way. Your voice is a unique and recognizable artistic style that is distinctly your own. Your inspiration, your materials, techniques, themes, and color palette all working together in a way that looks like it comes from you and no one else. Back and forth, the debate rages. Artificial intelligence can help creators, but is it stealing the life's work and creative souls of actual human artists to do it? Of course, those who have created AI have their own take. They aren't actually replicating the artist's work. They are merely using it to train the AI. An artist can't copyright a style. Copyright laws are nothing new, and infringement cases have been filed long before AI came onto the scene. Legend has it that one of the earliest known copyright battles, as in a literal battle, took place in 6th century Ireland. The legend goes that one man copied another man's psalter. The battle over whether the copier or the writer of the original owned the copy led to the two men arguing their cases before the king. The king found for the writer of the original. The copier was angry with the outcome. The battle that followed cost 3,000 lives. It would have been better if they had read the words in the book rather than battling over who owned them. Full disclosure that there is some doubt over the true cause of this battle, with the copyright battle being a popular, if not necessarily guaranteed, truthful version of events. The precedent for copyright was set in ancient Jewish law, Roman law, and Greek culture. But while the idea might have been accepted, the technology of the day, handwritten books, didn't provide many opportunities for the theft of intellectual property. While the continued evolution of the copyright is interesting, we'll skip forward to the entrance of modern technology. One interesting issue is the ebook. Ebooks allow libraries to carry more books, check them out and in without worry about loss or that someone has dropped the book in the bathtub. However, most paperback library books cycle in and out of the library. With ebooks, the theory of them lasting on imaginary library shelves forever became a concern for the publishers. The publishers had a solution that is still being argued, but for now, libraries are only offered ebook licenses with many restrictions imposed. Not to mention the great expense charged for ebook leases to libraries, or the possibility that the ebooks are completely forbidden to be licensed to libraries at any cost. Technology has changed copyright in another way. With the advent and ease of sites that connect people with freelancers, one might find that the hired freelancer is ripping off someone else's book to complete the job. Several famous romance novelists discovered that their books had been massively plagiarized by a Brazilian romance, quote, novelist, unquote. The Brazilian woman apologized and claimed she'd been unaware that the ghostwriter she'd hired from an online site had ripped off many other people's books. Legally, that doesn't get her off the hook. But with access to ebooks and technology, copying and pasting passages and storylines into a so-called new book is easier than ever. Artificial intelligence, however, might be considered by some to be the ultimate copyright infringer. Because while AI is learning from writers, painters, and singers, it is not directly copying their work. There is no line-by-line comparison between the AI's work and the original author's work. Perhaps one of the best descriptions would be that of a blender. While one may eat strawberries in their original created form, one could also add them to a blender and grind them together to create something one might call new. But is that something new really new, or just a blended version of something, or rather someone else's, property? Essentially, AI has learned how to write, paint, draw, sing, compose, and more from taking in and finding inspiration in people's work, which is exactly what human artists do. But where human artists have the goal of using other people's art to help them find their own voice, AI is perfectly content mimicking the artistic voices of others. While the debate rages on, our next video will be another look at the ethical problems with AI-generated art and writing written by artificial intelligence. Ironic. And if you'd like to find out how our company can help your company with a custom solution, visit swansoftwaresolutions.com to schedule a free assessment.